The new Signal Whitening campaign was geared to highlight just that. This campaign wasn't prompted by just market loss, it was also the fact that consumers seemed to forget about the product all too easily. The brand needed to be positioned for everyday use, and we needed to give people a reason to use it every day. A mirror. The mirror told me the truth. The campaign broke with an unconventional teaser campaign. Around the country, the public was faced with individuals going about their daily routine with their mouths plastered. Due to this, it didn't seem as if they were part of any campaign. These snippets were aired in a breaking news format on 4 leading channels, which for the first time featured the station's actual reporters stepping onto the street in pursuit of the truth about the mirror. At the same time, posters adorned walls in public places with the singular line of "The mirror told me the truth."
Smile, kept his mouth covered and just nodded like to say hi.
Radio teaser campaign opened on morning shows with popular DJs whom the country awoke to on 2 radio stations. Listeners joined in the discussion, texting in their observations and speculations. The next day, the phenomenon entered the studio and one DJ was rendered silent by a plaster. Listeners continued their contributions. This activity on radio was supplemented by 3 non-branded radio items that also played during the course of these 2 days. Teaser hoardings were put up at strategic locations around the country. Simultaneously, PR articles in both English and Sinhala added to the speculation among the public, focusing the confusion to the questions we hoped to raise. On the day before the launch, fabricated news bulletins were aired on leading TV channels just prior to the primetime news bulletin reporting the mirror phenomenon. The teaser campaign culminated with widespread discussion and speculation about the meaning behind the plasters and the cryptic message they carried. The next day, plasters came off across the media and the campaign was launched. Posters across the city changed overnight, now showing bright white smiles and brandishing Signal Whitening branding. Hoardings everywhere also changed face, now smiling brightly, whitely. The DJ who had previously been wearing a plaster now vocalized the reasons for his plastering, creating a buzz about the white teeth and
the mirror tell him.
The now informed listeners texted in to share their experiences with the campaign. The public's reaction to the campaign was highlighted through further fabricated news bulletins in which reporters interviewed passers-by about the campaign. English and Sinhala PR advertorials now exposed the truth behind the mirror's truths. Launch advertisements were included in the press, and a popular Sinhala tabloid bore the cover girl also wearing a plaster. This fell open to reveal the Signal Whitening message.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who has the brightest, whitest smile of them all?
The campaign broke on the airwaves as well, the mirror being brought to life in radio spots in English, Sinhala and Tamil.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, whose smile is the brightest and whitest of them all?
The campaign was solidified by a TVC which posed the familiar fairy tale question with a new twist.
Wait! There's another truth I can tell you. Signal Whitening could make your smile the whitest and brightest in just 4 weeks.
Now who has the whitest and the brightest smile?
You, darling. And that nosy eavesdropping putty manica. For a bright white smile, Signal Whitening every day.
TV spots of 3 different situations, an interview, first date and proposal, were aired to reinforce the idea of Signal Whitening being an everyday toothpaste. The mirror has told its truths to the whole of Sri Lanka. People now look into their mirrors with a new awareness.